Hi there, today I'm going to show you how to get a character to walk across the screen without slipping, and as a bonus I'm also going to show you how to add this really cool shadow that follows him. Okay, today I'm going to show you how to create a walk cycle that moves across the stage without slipping. I'm not going to do the walk cycle tutorial. That's in one of my previous tutorials. So I've got the link in the description. If you want to learn how to make this exact walk cycle, you can check that out. But this is going to be specifically on how to get Mr. Ringo Starr moving across the zebra stripes to Abbey Road to go and record some drums, because we don't want him to slip and fall, because that would be an absolute tragedy. So the first thing we need to do is we go into the main comp of the walk cycle. Then this is very important. This is extremely important. Go to your ankle controllers and make sure that the X position on both of them are set to linear interpolation. Otherwise this won't work, because you're walking at a constant speed. And then let's just go to the graph editor here. You can see, let me just select this one. You can see here the graph editor. This is a linear progression, especially when the foot is down on the ground. We want that to be linear. And I've also taken out all the other keyframes on the different poses just to make it smooth. So it's one smooth line from the contact position to the next contact position where the foot is on the ground. So that's extremely important. You have to make this linear. Then the next thing you need to do is you go to that keyframe. Take this parameter here, 479, and then you go to the next one, to the next contact pose, and you take 234 and you minus 479 with 234, which gives you 245, which gives you the length of the stride. Now we're going to the stage, and then we're going to bring Ringo in here, and that's very easy. All you do is you go to P, separate dimensions, and then you just put a keyframe on X, go 12 frames forward where you know the next contact pose begins, and then you just take that parameter there and just go to the end and plus it. We minused it because it went the other way, but now we're going forward, so now we have to plus it with 245, and then that's the magic. Let me just show you. If I zoom in here, look at that foot. It's perfectly on the ground. It doesn't move at all. Okay, and then now we're just going to add an expression. So you click on the stopwatch and Alt, and then you type in loop out, and there in the brackets you type offset. So offset's basically going to let this continue forever. So that's basically how you do it. It's like this. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to take Ringo walk and then just add a null to it, because now we can control it. Now we've got everything sorted out with the comp and with the X position here. Now with the null we can scale it and everything would still work. So I'm just going to make him about 88 and then bring him up outside of the screen, maybe move him down a bit. And now it's going to work perfectly. See, now he's going to the studio. Okay, let me show you now quickly how to add the shadow. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring another instance of Ringo walk onto the stage. Just press it there. You can just sort of click when the original one is in the middle or something. It doesn't really matter where. It's just for visual purposes. Then you just click enter and call this one shadow. Now I put the shadow below Ringo walk and then parent the shadow to Ringo walk. go into the shadow, press S for scale. Now we just have to make sure that they're both at the same scale. So all you do is make this 100 and it would be the same as the other one. Then you go into effects, look for an effect called fill, put it on shadow, and it's going to make it red. We don't want it red, we want it, let's make it black like that. And then now for the magic, we go to CC slant, and we put CC slant on the shadow. And then with the slant is we just bring it out, and then for the height is we bring it down. And now we've got the shadow, but now let's just tweak it a bit so it looks nice. I just want to bring the slant in a bit and bring it down a bit more until it looks nice. Okay, we just bring the height down. So you play with the height and the slant until you get something you like. Then you just zoom in and go into the shadow, go press P and just position it until it matches the original one. And then now we just go to the mode here, just make it multiply, press T for transparency, maybe bring it down to 25. Okay, 25 is make it 35. Fit up to 100%. Oh, and now we've got something really, really cool. I hope you enjoyed this one.